Almost 1/3 of community college students are the first in their families to attend college, and many non-traditional age students are returning to college or starting college after time spent in the workforce and caring for their families. Therefore, we can't assume that students know everything they need to know about how to be successful in college. Just like all of us, students don't know what they don't know. Through the following video clips, students affirm that they want college staff and faculty to arm them with the information they need to succeed.
I came in thinking I was registering for classes, so I had no preparation. It had been 15 years since high school, and here's this test. And I was a little nervous. You know, I'd done well in high school, thank goodness, so I did do well on the test, but yeah, I knew nothing of it.
When I was there, I was kind of confused on everything. I was like, what about turning over here? And then I just ended up, I ain't gonna lie to you, I just ended up sitting in a room. And then she just started giving people papers. I'm like, where am I at? And then she says, oh, you in orientation. I said, oh, I accidentally fell in orientation. So I got that out the way on accident. And but I'm glad I did it because I learned a lot of stuff that I did not know. And as soon as I walked out of orientation, I knew exactly what I needed to go do.
It's a little bit nerve-wracking because I wasn't sure what to expect, but once I met with my counselor, I mean, everything was very smooth and flowed really nice. All the questions that I had were answered, and some other things that I didn't even know I needed to ask were kind of given to me and set me in a path that, you know, I was able to follow all the way through.
I didn't realize that I could take other credits to satisfy certain credits. For example, I didn't realize that you don't have to take English Comp 2, you could take literature if you wanted, or instead of taking a general philosophy credit, you can take healthcare ethics, which satisfies that requirement for your degree. I wasn't informed of any of that whenever my guided pathway was set. It was very English 1, English 2, general philosophy, or whatever that credit equivalent is. So I didn't know that there were options, and I thought that that was strange because I remember when I had gone to college previously, I did have options. So I did research to realize that there were other things that satisfied my requirements for certain things, and my guidance counselor never told me that.
My English class, I'm doing great. But my math class, I am not doing well at all. And I think I took on too much at one time. My time is allotted for maybe 2 classes, but I took on 3 classes. And so that really just, and not ever going to school before it, I went and did something that I should have really got a lot of counsel on. And so I jumped and said, yeah, I can do this and I can do that, and oh, yeah, take a psychology class too. And so I took math, English, psychology, and now I am catching it.
My first year, I didn't know that we had a writing center, a math lab. So then it was like, from the transition from high school to college, like I was struggling a little bit with papers and like just the work itself, because it's different from high school. So then when I got, you know, introduced into these other sources, like I started getting better. I got A's and B's on my papers and my work. So I just wish that was like more broadcast, because I didn't know anything about it. I didn't know that we had it.
I think financial literacy is a huge, huge thing, and I don't think students get it unless they ask for it. It's not something that's just presented to them in the orientations or anything like that. So if you're not inquisitive about what's going on with your money or your financial aid, it kind of blows you by, you know? You kind of don't learn about it. So I think that's a big thing.
When I first started, I connected with a person named Lynn, and although she's not my advisor anymore, I still won't see anybody else because she went above and beyond in finding like resources and helping me with a lot of stuff where a lot of people wouldn't go that far for a student, and so I appreciated that because I didn't know anything. I didn't know financial aid. I didn't know like anything, and she like kind of took me by the hand and was like, "This is what you need to do." And I don't think if I didn't have her as an advisor, I might not have been as successful in school because she kind of did show me like exactly what to do.